I think I know whose coffee this is. I'd like a closer look. The orange lipstick on that coffee cup is familiar. There's just enough left in the cup for me to get a sample. The orange lipstick on that coffee cup is familiar. There's just enough left in the cup for me to get a sample.
Okay.
I need you to flirt with a librarian for me. Distract her.
Sorry. My job description doesn't include being pimped out.
I didn't ask for you to sleep with her. Just flirt with a woman.
You don't just flirt with a librarian. I'll need some reason to approach her.
You're horny.
Not that reason. Give me a good reason or forget it.
I can't see why you won't be amiable to the librarian.
Give me a good reason to talk to her and I will.
I can't imagine she wants to see that.
No, don't touch that.
Sorry. There's a post-it note on her monitor. I'd like to get my hands on that note. I can't imagine I don't have anything else to ask her at the moment. The head librarian, There's nothing in the book. I suppose I could buy a coffee for someone else. Un café, s'il vous plaît.
Un moment. 3 euros, please.
Merci. This coffee doesn't match the leftovers in the librarian's cup. It's rather tan. It definitely has some cream in it.
Okay.
The color of the coffee looks right. It tastes sweet. Far too sweet for my palate. It's not quite sweet enough. I think the coffee is correct now, but perhaps I should dress it up a bit. This should appeal to a lonely librarian. This should appeal. I need you to distract the librarian. Give her this coffee and be friendly.
All right.
lead her on like that. It's a douche move.
It's the password from the librarian's desk. There. Now to see if it's delivered.
Abbot Benedict de Montfort. Montfort was the abbot of one of the largest monasteries in France. His intellect was beyond all other men, and it was said he could remember the exact details of anything he had seen or read, even decades later. Records and accounts from his monastery portray him as a cruel and exacting man plagued with demonic attacks. His journals recount terrible headaches and what modern medicine would identify as seizures, which he suffered in private. Monastery records show that his health improved in later years rather than declining with his age. He worked diligently as a scholar, but his work was never made public, even after he was burned at the stake along with his close associate, Saint Armand.
Oh my god. He does sound familiar. This is very strange. It mentions a man named Saint Armand. I should see what I can learn about him. Got it. Good. I just need to pick it up.
Saint Armand. Saint Armand was one of many knights of the Crusades praised in period ballads, but is most noteworthy for his long friendship with and role as a personal protector of the Abbot Benedict de Montfort. When Armand retired early from fighting in the Crusades, rather than return home to either his family's farm in France or his wife, he took up guarding the monastery where de Montfort presided. Both were burned at the stake years later, according to medieval court documents. Yet Saint Armand's skeletal remains were found and interred in the Parisian catacombs, leading to speculation that he escaped his fiery fate.
Got it.
Oh, are we done now?
Excuse me.
Yes? May I help you?
Excuse me.
Oui?
I read that there's a medieval knight named Saint Armand buried in the Paris catacombs. Do you have any information on how I could go see that?
Let me check for you. Yes, Saint Armand is called the Knight of the Catacombs, but I'm afraid the section where he's buried is off limits to the public.
You're joking.
Pas du tout. There are over 200 kilometers of tunnels and mines under Paris. Very dangerous. Only a small part of the catacombs is open to the public. You can find tourist brochures in the lobby.
Damn it. The Paris catacombs sound fascinating. You wouldn't have some old maps I could peruse? Purely for the purpose of research, of course.
It is illegal to go into the underground. All of our maps have been removed from circulation.
You just... fine. Thanks for your help.
You are welcome.
Alrighty.
Mr. Rector, come in.
Thank you.
(2020, 2008). Okay. What?
If Caroline has any... I think I'm close, but most Europeans put the day of the month first, then the month, then the year. That did it.
I'm impressed. So you're a code breaker too?
Hardly. The date on that note is this weekend. That must be where Caroline is staying. I need to see her in person. That's an accounting ledger. I wonder why it's in the safe. The ledger is for the family's finances. Caroline appears to be very involved in the running of the estate. These numbers don't look good. I need to speak with Caroline.
Caroline, since learning the state of things, I must break off our engagement. You're a lovely girl, but we both know that there were certain...
I wonder what practicalities her fiancé is talking about. Was it related to virginity? Infertility? Scandal? Money?
Let me read it again, asshole. Okay, certain practicalities to the arrangement that I need and you cannot provide. Regards, Gerard de Villiers.
I wonder what practicality...
Yeah. All right, thank you. She's involved behind the scenes in her father's business. We can't leave here? Or do you have to put the safe? Do you have to put the book back here?
The date on that note is this weekend.
I guess not. Let's go.
We can go. I've gotten everything I can from this room.
Yes, you did. I can see why Dexter considers you a prime asset.
What do you mean by that?
A prime asset is someone of military or political importance. Someone who has a unique skill. Someone worth protecting at any cost.
I'm not sure I'd like guarding a person like that.
Someone has to. Let's go.
I don't have anything to ask him. I had coffee this morning. It's a pleasant enough day for sitting outside. He looks particularly ominous in this pastoral setting, doesn't he? The lanterns are a romantic touch. Caroline Alphonse, another lovely young woman with an impeccable pedigree. But is she Livia Drusilla?
Sharp, unfriendly expression. Cold, businesslike person. Straight, tall posture. Proud and regal. Closed-off posture. Very private person. Caroline Alphonse is a proud, private, and businesslike person. She is not prone to displays of sentiment and unlikely to divulge secrets easily.
Mademoiselle Alphonse?
Oui?
I'm Malachi Rector. Perhaps someone from the American consulate told you I'd be getting in touch.
Oui, I did receive that message, but I did not realize it would be so soon. How did you find me?
Oh, it wasn't so difficult. May I join you?
Very well. What can I help you with?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I have no amusing stories to tell. My life is my family and my family's business. That is all.
That doesn't sound like an exciting life for a young woman.
Exciting is overrated.
Tell me about your mother.
There is nothing to tell. She does very well.
Thanks to some pawned antiques, I take it?
Who told you that?
I visited your home. I could see for myself.
Nothing illegal has been done. I knew the antiques were being sold. I do not wish to discuss it.
Tell me about your father.
Henri Alphonse is a well-respected man. You can ask anyone in France.
How is the state of the Alphonse family business?
That is a very personal question.
That bad, is it? You're here with Etienne.
Yes,
The same Etienne who's business partners with your father?
yes.
Where is Etienne now?
He had some business calls to make. He is very dedicated.
What is your relationship with Etienne?
You can see what kind of place this is. Surely you can guess.
Isn't Etienne a little old for you? Then again, your fiancé, Gerard de Villiers, he was not a young man either, was he?
How could that be any possible business of yours, Mr. Rector?
I'd like to discuss your family finances.
How did you get that?
Does it matter? The point is, I have it.
Everything will be repaid. Every debt my father has. I made sure of it. There is no reason for the police to get involved.
And how will it be taken care of?
Etienne Angy. He will cover the debt, and more besides.
That's very generous of him.
We are to be wed. Naturellement, he would not allow my family to be ruined.
Your father ruined the family fortune? That must have been quite a trick. I thought it was an empire.
My grandfather made mistakes as well. But my father, he's ill. He has an addiction to gambling. I hope you will not feel the need to make that public. Our name is all I have left.
I'm not interested in gossip. So you intend to save the family business by marrying your father's business partner?
Etienne is an intelligent and successful man. It works out well for everyone.
You're marrying Etienne? Isn't he your father's age?
He is 55. It does not matter. Passionate love, it fades. My parents' marriage taught me that. Being married to Etienne will suit me very well.
I've heard you have an interest in the Paris catacombs.
I am interested in French history. The catacombs are full of it.
Have you heard of a 13th century French monk named Benedict de Montfroy?
No. Who was this man?
I wish I knew. Have you heard of Saint Armand? He was a knight during the Crusades. Supposedly, he's buried in the catacombs.
I never heard of him. You should ask a cataphile.
A cataphile?
People who explore the mines under Paris illegally. It's kind of an urban sport.
Interesting. I'll leave you for now, mademoiselle.
Goodbye, Mr. Rector.
I've learned enough about Caroline to complete my analysis.
A cataphile is someone who explores the uncharted Parisian underground, particularly the mines, tunnels, and extensions of the Paris catacombs. The activity is against Parisian law and also dangerous to the uninitiated. Make sure you have a strong lamp and a guide who can tell you where to go and how far. Avoid if corpses creep you out. Engaged for a second time at the age 21 to marry a 55-year-old man for business reasons. Her father is nearly bankrupt. Alright, let's analyze.
I already know I'm trying to match Caroline to Livia Drusilla. I just need to see if she fits the pattern.
A love match? No. Caroline is not Livia Drusilla. Her family's financial state is in shambles, a situation only made salvageable by her upcoming marriage to her father's business partner.
Those last few data points have done it. Caroline is not a match for Livia Drusilla. I'll text Dexter and let him know. Looks like we're going to Zurich. But there's one more thing I want to research before I leave Paris. This isn't the best place to talk. I suppose I could fill Walker in on the investigation. Mr. Walker?
Yes, Mr. Rector?
About my investigation into Caroline Alphonse.
Yeah?
Caroline is not the one we're looking for. Dexter wants us to head to Zurich to look at another candidate.
I'm ready whenever you are, Mr. Rector. Listen, I appreciate the fact that you told me more about this mission than you have to.
I've taken no oaths of silence.
Even so, I'm glad you trust me, at least that far. You asked about my family earlier. I think I mentioned I have one sister. She's married and lives in
Zoe,
Ohio.
stop.
My parents are alive, but we don't really speak. Haven't since I was in college.
Why not?
We have opposing views on a few minor things, like how I should live my life. I don't suppose you really give a rat's ass, but you asked, so that's how it is.
Thank you. That's all for now.
As you say, sir.
Estranged from his parents. Alrighty. Hi, baby. Gee, he's supposed to be Saint Armand. Imagine that. Alright, Zoe, calm down. It's not that guy. It's not that guy. Or this guy. Or that guy. That guy.
It's no use. Walker could fit any of these three, but narrowing it down to one is impossible without further data. I need the information Dexter has, which he's promised to give me after I complete this assignment.
Alright then.
Excuse me,
Yes?
I noticed your tattoo.
It's a special design, monsieur. I'm afraid I can't give you the name of the shop.
Are you a cataphile?
You know this word.
I said it, didn't I? I'm looking for information.
What information is that?
Do you know how to find Saint Armand, the Knight of the Catacombs?
The skeleton? Yes, I know it.
Will you tell me?
Are you offering a reward? You're not with the police, eh?
Do I look like a French policeman?
No. To find the knight, go down through the manhole cover in the alley near the patisserie on Rumont. You can't miss him.
Thank you.